Hey everyone. So today I'm I've been tagged in a video by Little Brooder. I think that's how you say it. To do my go-to games, a video on that. So he did quite a few games. I think he did like 3 or 4. I'm gonna do 4. These are also kind of like my favorite games. Although I do have some favorites that are not included in this that I don't necessarily play over and over again. But first one is actually my first game I ever owned, and that is Banjo-Kazooie on Nintendo 64. I loved this game. This was actually I got it in 1996 on my 9th birthday party. Um, I had a sleepover and all my friends were in my room. Well, we were all listening to Backstreet Boys on cassette tape, and I had already opened all my presents, and then my mom calls me out into the living room, and she says, well, we've got something else for you, it looks like. And she brought out this huge box, and I unwrapped it, and it was a Nintendo 64 console. And then she's like, well, I guess you kind of need some games to play with it. So she brought out another package, and it had Banjo-Kazooie, and think I think Nagano Winter Olympics on Nintendo 64, which actually was a really fun game. I used to play it all the time. I didn't really like sports that much, but I enjoyed that. Um, so after I opened all that, I pretty much left all my friends um, in my room listening to Backstreet Boys, and for 3 hours I played Banjo-Kazooie. Completely forgot that they were there. Yeah, but I'll always go back to this. I also have a copy on downloaded on 360, just because I need to get a new controller for my Nintendo 64. That was the only thing about that system. The controllers, the sticks didn't last very long. They'd come loose, and then your characters would be like walking away that you didn't want them to walk. It's like going to a grocery store and getting a bad cart, pretty much. Um, so besides that, I've got another one. There's 3 of them are 64 games, and then one's a 360 game, or well, multiple platforms. But um, other one is Harvest Moon 64. I'm so glad that I got this when I was younger. I remember buying it brand new at Target one day. I kind of like heard briefly about it or something, or I saw it in a Nintendo Power magazine or something, and it looked good to me, so I went over looking for it everywhere, and Target, they only had one left, and I got it there. Um, but I I always play this game. Start over, play again. Every time I stayed home from school when I was sick or not really sick, um, I would spend my time playing Harvest Moon 64. Um, you're a little farmer in this new town. Nobody knows you. You have to build your relationships with people, um, and grow your farm. So I mean, it's really fun. This is the best Harvest Moon game of the Harvest Moons that I've played. I do want to get the Super Nintendo version someday. I know it's super rare and it's super expensive. This one is expensive as it is, um, but I would like to own all the Harvest Moon games. I know that the ones that actually did Harvest Moon 64, I believe they like left the company. Um, so they're not really as good as they used to be. But, I mean, they're still fun. But this was definitely the best of the ones that I played. There was a Game Boy Color one, too, that I really liked. I can't remember which one that was. And then, this is actually my favorite game of all time. And that is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I remember I went to my cousin's, and her husband had The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. He was playing it. He had already beaten everything. Everything was unlocked, and so he let me play, just kind of ride through the world on Epona. But it's kind of one of the first really like open world games, and I love that. I mean, free to go where you want to go. Um, kind of do what you want to do. I mean, go in the order you want to go. I mean, there's still an order that you have to go in, but I mean, you still can go wherever you want. So, I mean, this is easily one of the best games ever created. Um, Also, very similar to like this open world games. I mean, not similar to it necessarily, but I mean, as far as being an open world, Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls V. This is also a go-to game because you can easily put 300 hours in this game. I mean, the same with like Fallout 3 also. But um, I played the other Elder Scrolls, Oblivion. Yeah, I played a little bit of that, but and I need to buy it again. I don't actually have it anymore. I have Morrowind on Xbox Original, but any of Bethesda's games I've really liked, for the most part anyway. Um, but if you haven't played this before, this is easily one of the best of the newer games. Everyone talks about like The Witcher, and I played a little bit of The Witcher 3 and wasn't too impressed necessarily. But this, I mean, you can create your character, kind of live how you want to in this game. Um, you can be good or you can be evil. I mean, you can have your own house, have a wife. I don't know, all sorts of stuff. I think there's even either it's a DLC or you can already do it. You can have children, but I don't know. Or maybe I'm thinking of Fable. Never mind. But yeah, I will always go back to this and play it because you can always, get a new character and start over and play completely different. So if you haven't played this game or any of these other games, I suggest you try them out. Also, I'm supposed to tag 3 people. I'm going to tag BC Retro Gamer, Matt and Jalen, and D-Dave. So, your go-to games. You can do a video response or whatever. Okay, but other than that, I don't have anything else. I'll talk to you guys later.